18 minutes after 11 is the time. And it is this line here. I keep coming back to it. This line that she's ideologically opposed to telling people what to do. Now, I've got a bit of a blockage, I think, on this. Well, what is the job of a government? Not to tell us what to do, as in, oh, I don't go, just keep off the grass. But to say, oh, did you know, by the way, that a 10-minute shower uses 25 gallons of water, but if you run a bath, it's 75 gallons of water. And we're trying to save not just water, but more importantly at the moment, energy. The energy you need to heat that water. There's 3 times more of it in a bath than there is in a shower. How is that telling people what to do? Okay, turn the radiators off in the spare room, all right? If you've got a spare room, turn the radiators off in the spare room. You don't have to. They're not going to send the police around to your house with tasers to check your radiators. Oh, over here, Sarge. This one's lukewarm. Oh, sorry, officer. I mean, what is the emotional threat that Liz Truss feels from information? This is fascinating to me. I hope I'm communicating my fascination to you. How is it telling people what to do when you give them information that informs their choices and is designed to help them make better choices? And better is objective. How many people realise that using the microwave is considerably more energy efficient than using the hob or using the... Well, anyone, actually, who's actually watching the meter as the electricity is being used. If you've got thermostats on your radiators so that you can control how hot they are, how much heat comes into the room. If you're not in a room for a long time, you can turn the radiator off. The one for me that I found interesting, I'd love to know what the numbers are on this, was dusting the back of the fridge. Just make sure Boris Johnson's not in it first. But the coils on the back of the fridge. Keep them dust-free and it eases pressure on the motor. I'm trying to work out why. I imagine it's because you're heating up the dust, are you, or something? I don't know. Don't quote me on this. Same with light bulbs. Give your light bulbs a dust. Especially these days when they last for so long. Your light bulbs get dusty and that's going to affect energy usage. It maximises wattage. If you dust, I don't even know what that means. So how can Liz Truss say it's bad to tell me? To dust my... Oh, we shouldn't be telling him to dust his light bulbs. That's communism. That's not freedom. It's just baffling, isn't it? My friend Ian Lee is listening today. It reminds me that she did say something about motorway limits, didn't she? Did she said something about speed limits on motorways during her leadership hustings, during those interminable hustings? Clunk click writes, Dom must have brought her out in a cold sweat. This is an advertising campaign encouraging you to wear a seatbelt in a car, or a safety belt, as you might also call it. It hugely increases your chances of surviving a road traffic. Oh, no, we shouldn't be telling people what to do. People want to drive around without seatbelts on. They should be free to do so. It's just, of all the things that I don't understand, and all of the, quotes, ideologies, end quotes, that I hate, this is right up there. It may even be, I suppose, racism aside, it may even, does that qualify as an ideology? I suppose it does. Everything qualifies as an ideology if there's an idea at the heart of it. This is the worst of all, and I hate not understanding things. I really do. 21 minutes after 11 is the time.